My name is Ibrahim Imam. I'm co-CEO and co-founder of PlanRadar. We have 5 co-founders, while I'm responsible for the marketing and sales agendas, plus the management of the company, together with my co-founder Sander, who is responsible for finances for finance and HR. We have 2 technical co-founders, Clemens and Konstantin. Konstantin is our CTO. He's taking care about all the things that needs to be done in the technical part to provide a good product and service. Clemens is our chief mobile developer, so he's taking care about all the mobile platforms that are increasingly becoming more important. And Domagoj, he's actually the founder or the inventor of PlanRadar, so he was the one that had the idea. He was the one that was struggling with a lot of problems at the construction site, and was the hold of the idea to create PlanRadar in the initial phase. So our business model is a software as a service. So in general, the service, what we provide is a software as a service model, a software that you can log in and access through your web browser. You have native apps on all the mobile devices, like on iOS and Android and Windows. So what we solve, what we help is we help site managers, for example, to do their daily routine work much easier than they do it now. So they don't need to have these large blueprints on the site. They can just download or download the app on their smartphones, on their tablets, and use the plan viewer of our application to do, for example, quality controls, inspections on site, communicate with subcontractors. So it's all about communication and documentation in construction and real estate projects. We have 5 co-founders in the team. We are also shareholders of the company. Plus we have the AWS Gründerfonds, I think the largest Austrian venture capital fund, being part of our success story. Plus we have 2 Berlin-based VCs, Kategorie Ventures, that are the guys that built big success, European success in, like, for example, Delivery Hero. They have now their own fund since many years, and they also believe that PlanRadar can be really big. And we have the Berliner Volksbank Ventures, so very, I would say, traditional company or traditional bank that is supporting us with penetrating especially the German market. We have grown, we've actually tripled every year, and the challenge is, of course, to keep that growth. We have opened out of the headquarters, which is here in Vienna. We've opened an entity in Zagreb, in Croatia, for the southeastern European markets, mainly Serbia, Croatia and Slovenia. And we have opened our UK office also last year in London, where I take care about all the UK markets. This year, 2020, we're going to expand to another 9 regions to spread the success story of PlanRadar to the world. I think the biggest success, because it's all about getting the right people on board, you know, getting other people and applicants that want to share the success story excited about PlanRadar. I think that's the biggest success, because the success is based on the team, and I think we have a really great team. So before PlanRadar, Sander and me, my co-founder, we have already built several other companies, and I think we have done our lessons learned there and our failures there. I think in PlanRadar we have just tried to avoid as much as we can from our learnings, based on our learnings. I think the next steps is, of course, as we did it in the past, from a really small bootstrapped company to a real company, to a scale-up company. I think the next steps are now to go international. We're opening offices in the first phase in France, Poland, Stockholm, Sweden, and Russia. And in the second phase, Australia, Dubai, Italy, and Spain. And after this big next step, our target is of course to go to the US and to very large or other markets. That's a good question. Like 5 years in our industry, in IT, is like 50 years in other industries. So it's really hard to predict, but as long as we are very committed to our growth path, I have no doubt that we can keep it that way and just grow and become a really large company. That's our vision.
My name is Awi Lifshitz. I'm the CEO of WeXelerate. We are here in the biggest corporate innovation hub in Europe. We have around 20 people in our team. Most of them are dealing with corporate innovations experts, and that's what we do. We use our beautiful hub here in Vienna, the second one we have in Dornbirn in the western part of Austria, as a physical space for interaction and collaboration among our partners. We are not a classical co-working space. Yes, we do rent out offices and desks. However, we are very selective in terms of who comes into our hub, because our goal is to enable, to facilitate innovational work. So we use this as a location for interaction, as a location for collaboration. We have many spaces like this one where we're just sitting here, where people can meet up and collaborate. In this very unique hub, we have over 9,000 square meters. We have around 60 companies in the house, around 500 people work here every day. We have people like VCs, a couple of them, the major ones in Austria, are sitting in our hub. We have a lot of startups that are renting out spaces and desks. We have corporate innovation offices, so those people in the corporates who are dealing day-to-day with new innovations. We have many service providers of innovation in our hub, so we basically try to build up the whole ecosystem of innovation in this beautiful facility. I believe that the main value to be in our hub is not only our central location in terms of geography of the city of Vienna, and we have the same in Dornbirn, also in the city center of Dornbirn. The main benefit, however, is the collaborative environment that we have created. We have over 200 events per year where people meet up to different topics, different streams, and can interact and collaborate, bring in some input, take some with them home, and become better day to day in what they do. So it's more of a collaborative platform, and you can work here as well. We have around 200 events in the house, out of which around 100 we facilitate by our own. So we do have a lot of educative formats around innovation, about technology, about collaboration, about cross-corporate or corporate to startup, corporate to scale up, topics that we build up in various formats, most of which are highly collaborative. So we do not believe in events that are someone stands on the stage, tells the world how awesome he is, everybody claps and goes home. We believe that's not the right format for our environment. We tend to go into more collaborative formats where you can interact more, present yourself, talk to others, and find ways to collaborate. I think there are a couple of them. It's a more an upcoming area. Again, we do not define ourselves as a co-working space. There are others who are more into the area of co-working as such. I believe that the ecosystem of shared workspace is growing. I think it's totally something that the future is where the future lies in terms of being more, as an individual, working more in a collaborative mode with others. So this is an environment that enables that kind of work, new ways of work, and we are happy that we can offer that as well to our ecosystem. Well, WeXelerate will expand largely in the next years. So we do look into regional expansion as well, and we've set the first stone with Dornbirn, which is for Arlberg, the western point in Austria. And we'll definitely look into build up other hubs in Austria over the next years. This is our clear strategy. Where, when, we're just in many conversations now to figure out what's the next step. However, we're going to do that. This is something that is built up in our organization already now. And so we do look to enlarge our network of innovation in other regions in Austria as well.